Hello, welcome to Tudor Talk for your monthly roundup of all the action, reaction and exclusive interviews. This month's player focus was Sam Ashford, and I caught up with him to find out a little bit more about him and to put your questions to him. Sam, thank you very much for joining us. It's our first player feature interview of the season. You feeling a bit nervous about it?
Nah, confident.
You're the first one.
I know.
Opening batsman.
I'm feeling good about it, feeling good.
So we're going to talk a little bit about your kind of like football journey to this point, really. And I think you've had a bit of an interesting journey to this point. Playing for teams like Witton Town, East Thurrock, Concord and now Hemel, with a few other clubs in there as well. But you started off at Spurs as a trainee. What sort of age did you join them?
So I think I joined Spurs around 4 or 5 years old. So I was literally just come out of Sunday League, straight into an academy, and then I got released at 14, 15 my age, and that hit me hard. Like, you don't know anything as a kid, obviously you don't know anything other. There's not non-league, it's just professional, you're at the game. So it hit me quite hard, and then I slowly sort of regained my confidence. I played a bit of Sunday League, and then I started probably my non-league like real start. I flitted in about like Malden in like the Ryman North, but I never really got a chance as like a youngster until like probably 19 years old at Stansted in the Essex Senior League. So yeah, it was like my first time playing like men's football, and to me that's what I needed. I think everyone around me was saying like I need to just play games, find the love for it again, and yeah, it's definitely a big level drop from Essex Senior to here. But yeah, when Essex Senior League, Stansted, done a season and a bit there, and then jumped up a league to Ryman North at Witham, and that's again like sort of from there. I had been other places, but from there like that's where I really started. Again, Witham were an okay team. I think they were always someone who was looked at who was going to struggle, so I knew at least I'd get more playing time. So I'd played there a bit, and I played pretty well. I had a couple teams looking at me, and I knew like as long as I keep playing, hopefully I can get a move. And when did I get my? And then I think from that season I got the England C call up, which was just like mad, like unbelievable thing to even have. Like I didn't really know much about it. I'd seen it and I thought it was just National League. So for me to get a call up, and I was like, yeah, no, it was mad to see my name just on the Twitter. Like suddenly they were calling up these players. And I remember my old man had sent me a message saying like, have you seen this? And I was like, no, I'm driving home. I was like, quick check.
Is that how you found out?
Yeah. So I was like, just pure grinning the whole time. I didn't quite know what it was, to be honest. I just knew like it was pretty nice to be even recommended for it. So I got that all down, sort of figured out a little bit about it, and it was to the Falkland Islands, which at the time I thought was...
Do you know that well?
I thought it was hot. I was thinking, oh wow, a little bit of a tan, but it was totally the opposite. Someone said it was near Argentina, so I like straight away thought hot, but no, it's not hot at all. It was freezing. But yeah, that was just a quality experience. Like some of the players I met and some of the coaches, even to like just wear an England top, as silly as that sounds, like to put it on for a game.
They play the national anthem as well.
No, they didn't play the national anthem. Got a nice clap to it though. A nice clap. Everyone, the like Falkland citizens and all of them. To them, it was like massive.
Yeah.
So like everyone was there from their town. Loads and loads and loads of kids. Kids seemed to like just idolise it. And it was nice being treated like that. I think the professionalism as well, like that comes with playing for England C. Like they had like 3 or 4 physios, loads of different techniques they're trying to tell you to like rehydrate, constantly drinking, and just loads of cool things that like obviously I haven't experienced as like I'm working my way up. But yeah, it was so good. Just freezing. Saw a lot of penguins. That threw me. I was like, oh, it's that cold. So yeah, no, it was quality.
So if we go back to your early days, you've worked with your dad. Your dad's been your manager, and I think about sort of Harry Redknapp, Jamie Redknapp. People must look at that and think, oh yeah, he's going to get an easy ride. But I imagine it's probably the opposite.
No, my dad's probably the hardest on me to anyone. I think he would always double check himself before putting me in the team. He'd always be like, is this the right decision for the team? So yeah, we've had our ups and downs, that's for sure. It's been hard, but he's probably taught me the majority of the things that I've tried to keep all the way through to here, and as long as I keep doing them, I seem to end up like scoring or getting assists. Like as long as I keep doing, people will hopefully see. But yeah, it's been it's definitely been hard, but it's been good.
Yeah, does he get to many games these days to watch you?
Yeah, he's come down a few now. It's weird because obviously, as a manager watching, he doesn't really watch you play. He's looking at the team, so he doesn't actually get like a grip of watching you. So, yeah, it's good having him come and watch. I mean, sometimes he likes to be a little bit hypercritical, and sitting on the way back on a car journey, or when I get home and we lose, and I hear him say like, "Come on, you know you can do better." It's hard, but sometimes I need that.
Was he at the Dartford game?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
What did he say about the goal?
He was smiling. I walked over, I was like smiling. I've done all right. Yeah. So it's always nice to score, especially if your family's there. But yeah, I see him smiling. I was like, okay, it's gonna be a good chat.
So overall, this season for us at Hemel, it's been a good start. I think if we move the Slough game to one side and potentially the Wilson game, the rest of them, have been pretty decent. What are your thoughts? Because obviously it's about 6-7 weeks gone since the start of the season. What are your thoughts on how the team started, and certainly for you coming into a new club?
I think we started okay. I think we haven't really got going our full team yet, which is a positive and a negative. It's positive to see like in the league table where I think we're 3rd or 4th, and we haven't really got going yet. So it's nice to see that. I think we're still getting to know each other, obviously, although some of the team is very familiar with each other. I don't think we've quite got going yet. I think when you see our team like fully in the flow and like everyone's feeling confident, I wouldn't be surprised if suddenly we start beating a team like 4 or 5-0, just everyone clicks. But yeah,
so Sam Ashford scoring a hat-trick.
that's what I like to see. Maybe all 5, but we'll see. I think just stay positive. I think to everyone, like fans or players themselves, like just stay positive. Like it's still very early, but yeah, I mean, I think everyone, and Sammy and Stills, the manager, he Stills like we want to win. No one likes losing, especially I like the draw against Dartford. We hated that. We thought we should have had the 3 points. So he's instilled it in everyone that we want to keep winning, and that's at the end of the day. So if we want to get promoted, that's what we've got to be like. So yeah, I think we can do better though.
So your personal performance over the course of, I'm not going to analyse it, I'm not going to criticise it, but obviously scoring 3 goals, is that the kind of tally you set yourself for all this?
And
obviously you want to score in every game.
4.
Is it 4?
It is. I mean, I'm counting the deflection. Nash, you might have a nibble at that, but I'm counting it as 4. It's been okay. I mean, I haven't really got going in myself. I know scoring goals is always nice, but I thought the Slough game actually started how I felt like I normally would play. I felt a lot better on the ball, attacking people, just creating stuff. So I felt like hopefully I'll bring that into Saturday's game and go from there. But I haven't quite got going yet, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Obviously, it's nice to score goals, and like I say, I'm still adding to the team, whether that's assists and that. But personally, I can just keep going and hopefully keep going and doing better.
Yeah, so we put some questions, or we got the fans to write in some questions.
Yeah.
Some of the first team also.
Yeah, they already told me some of them, but hopefully you cut some of theirs out.
Yeah, I'm not going to use them. For some reason, Sam Beasant thinks he's the best looking Sam.
Yeah, he said that.
But maybe we'll run a Twitter poll on that, who knows. But Bradley has said on Instagram, how hard is it to get into football, and certainly at a high level? Obviously, you was in an academy, but I've seen an interview where in a local paper where you've said you didn't really appreciate at that point, or how difficult is it
to get into football at a high level?
Yeah.
So, no, I think it is hard. I think it is. I think there is like a stigma to a young player. Someone who come in like, oh, can I give him a chance? And some managers are really good about it, but unless you've got a really good backing of a CV and played maybe till, like I was at Tottenham, but all the way up till you're 17, 18, it's hard. So like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong in dropping down. If you drop down until you can get yourself regular game time, I'm sure you can jump back up. There's nothing wrong in going down. I see it posted everywhere. Pros who make it, they're the ones telling you, drop down, just play games. It's the most important thing. So yeah, I think it is hard to go up, but if you start somewhere where you can play, I believe that if you're good enough, you'll get spotted.
Yeah. Ryan says, how high do you think we can finish?
I want to say we can get automatic. I do believe. I mean, right now, like I said, we're not quite at our full flow. So you think if we can get into a full flow, a nice swing. I mean, Wildstone are flying, but not many teams fly now and finish the season at the top. So hopefully maybe we keep grinding out games, second and third, and then the last 10, 11 games we sort of just push on. So yeah, I do believe we can do it all the way.
Tyler says, what food do you eat before a game to prepare?
On a Saturday, I like to have some scrambled egg and beans on some toast. And then I have a little protein bar. I like to be drinking a lot of water all the way through that. I try to have my breakfast a little bit later there. I'll have it at like 10ish. And then I try to eat my protein bar at like 11:30, 11:45. And I like to not play on too much of a full stomach. So I'm borderline, maybe a little bit hungry. So that for me works.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will be quite surprised that nutrition is still an important factor, even at sort of this level.
Oh, 100%.
I know obviously not too far away from the professional game, but I think maybe 10, 12 years ago it probably wasn't quite
the same. You could probably rock up with a full English breakfast and maybe get away with it, but now everyone wants that little bit of edge, and what can you do to be better than the other team, really? So yeah.
And the Tudor Army have said on Twitter, obviously they've seen you play left, right and centre up top. What's your favourite position out of the three?
You know what? I don't know. I don't think I have a favourite at the moment. I do like playing as a striker, although I know myself, I'm not a natural striker. There's something about it being a last man and like just chasing everything and knowing that like if a flick does go on, you are last man, you've got like a good chance to score. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm happy to be playing. I'll be playing anywhere across those front three. I do like playing on the right because I can cut in on my left. But at the same time, I like to play on the left as well because I can go on the outside. So anywhere across the front three, really.
Awesome. We thought we'd finish with just some like A or B questions, really. So an example, like PS4 or Xbox?
Xbox.
FIFA or Pro Evo?
FIFA. Don't even. Anyone who says the other one, just cut it there.
Are you a morning person or evening person?
No, I say morning. I'm alright in the morning.
See, I hate the morning.
I think I'm alright in the morning.
I think I know which one you're going to say next, just based on what you said before the interview. Summer or winter?
Summer all day. Even when it is disgustingly hot, I still prefer that to being freezing my nuts off, ice cold. So yeah, summer.
So no ice bath. Like that,
no ice baths, please.
You prefer texting or phone calls?
Oh, you know what? I see something on Twitter about this saying like my generation like hate phone calls. It is true, like the anxiety to like pick up a phone. I don't know. I'd rather just text someone. Yeah, it's bad, really.
Sure, that's not our generation. Yeah, I think you're like excluding me from your generation there.
No, I want to say like I don't know, but it is true. Like even my brother's a little bit younger. He's the same. Like everyone wants to just text everything. So maybe it is.
Fair enough.
It's poor, really.
Spurs or Arsenal?
Oh, God, Arsenal all the way. Come on.
What was that like playing for Tottenham?
Oh, God, it was weird. It was weird. I remember some boy brought in Arsenal shin pads, and oh, my God, did he just get, like, mauled. And it wasn't even, like, banter. Like, the coaches were like, you just cannot do that. I was thinking, oh, my God, I can't tell him I'm an Arsenal fan. I kept that quiet.
Sweeted popcorn or salted popcorn?
Sweeted popcorn.
Yeah, all the way.
All the way.
Android or Apple? I was having this debate today.
Come on, Apple. What? People actually say Android?
Well, I've got an Android phone.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That is weird.
And last one, all-inclusive break or city break?
What do you mean?
So, like, all-inclusive, by the pool, nice hot place, or, like, city break going, you know?
No, all-inclusive then. All-inclusive, all the way. Yeah, that's a bit of me, that. By the pool, chilling. That's me all day.
Well, that is the interview. I hope that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So, thanks very much for joining us. And we'll hope to see you banging those 5 goals a game.
Some more goals, yeah. No, thank you for having me. It's very good.
Cheers. The end of August saw the German Tudor Army cross the Channel and they attended the Dartford game. And I caught up with them just before the game to find out how and why they support Hemel. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by the German contingent of our fan group. Marcel, how long have you been coming to watch Hemel now?
It's since 2014. So Stefan and me we were at a sports bar, and then we saw Hemel said yeah.
And Johnny, what do you think of the start that Hemel's made this year to the season?
Yes, it was a very good start. I think they won the first five games from 7, and yeah, but I think it's hard to take it all season long. A good start is important, but there are so many games, and so we have to see in summer 2020 what's there.
So, how long have you guys been travelling today? How long has it taken you to get here?
We started yesterday at 5 o'clock in 5 p.m. 5 p.m. We started in Trier in my hometown. He come from Düsseldorf one day before. Then we start with some drink. We go to the airport in Luxembourg. There are some drinks, and then we landed in Stansted at 11 p.m. And then we drive with the bus at 6 a.m. this morning.
Well, we hope that you enjoy the game this afternoon. What do you think the score will be?
I think it will be German make 2 goals and it's a 3-1.
So we're at Dartford, about 20 minutes to go till kick-off.
Since I was young, I followed him. Hemel, let's see. That team for me.
So to finish this edition, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun, and across all the videos this season we'll be having a football quiz to decide who is the ultimate football quiz champion. First up is Sam Beasant. Sam, you ready for the quiz?
Not really.
I've already been revising all week.
I have been, but I'm not very good.
And I've literally had to chase you around the ground tonight to pin you down.
Yeah, well, wanted man, aren't I?
Yeah, exactly. Right, so 2 minutes to answer as many questions as you can. At the end of that 2 minutes, there's a sudden death round. You can answer a question to double your points. If you get it wrong, then we half your points.
Got you.
Yeah, all good. Nice one. Right, your 2 minutes starts now. Which Midlands club are known as the Saddlers?
I don't know. Rotherham?
Who managed Manchester City between June 2013 and June 2016?
Pellegrini, or whatever his name is.
Which goalkeeper was named Czech Footballer of the Year for 6 consecutive
Czech.
years?
Yes. Go on.
As of 2018, which Italian club had won the most Serie A titles, AC Milan or Juventus?
AC Milan.
Which team did Roberto Martinez last manage?
Everton.
Which Premier League club play their home games at Selhurst Park?
Palace.
Which striker scored the first hat-trick of the 18-19 Premier League season against
Aguero?
Huddersfield Town? Bournemouth's Ryan Fraser plays internationally with which team?
Wales.
Name 2 professional football teams who play at St James's Park.
Newcastle and Exeter.
Which Englishman has managed the most Premier League matches?
Steve Bruce.
Michael Owen signed for Newcastle from which club?
From which club?
Yeah.
Is it Madrid? Real Madrid?
Nigel Atkins, Steve Coppell and Brian McDermott have all managed which club in the Premier League?
Same again, sorry?
Nigel Atkins, Steve
Reading.
Coppell. Which brothers were announced as manager and assistant manager of Huddersfield this week?
Cowleys.
Who was sacked as manager of Stevenage FC this week?
Dino.
Which 2 teams play at St Andrews Stadium in Birmingham? That's all right.
Birmingham. And wait, say that again?
Which 2 teams play at St Andrews Stadium in Birmingham?
Nah, can I think of Birmingham? So half a point.
In the 5-1 win over Germany in 2001,
I do know.
who scored the last goal of the game for England?
Someone somewhere said this the other day, and I know the answer. I don't know if it was on the radio. It was Heskey.
Oh, you got it, smashed it. Feeling confident against the other lads?
Against most of them, yeah, but I reckon there'll be a few dark horses in there.
Yeah, we'll see.
A few
Right.
statos.
Let's get the time ready then. So your 2 minutes starts now. Which Midlands club are known as the Saddlers?
Walsall.
Who managed Manchester City between June 2013 and June 2016?
Pellegrini.
Which goalkeeper was named Czech Footballer of the Year for 6 consecutive years between 2008 and 13?
Czech, did you say?
Czech Footballer of the Year, yeah.
Pass.
As of 2018, which Italian club had won the most Serie A titles? AC Milan or Juventus?
Juventus.
Which club team is Roberto Martinez did he last manage?
Everton.
Which Premier League club play their home games at Selhurst Park?
Crystal Palace.
Which striker scored the first hat-trick of the 2018-19 Premier League season against Huddersfield Town?
I'll guess at Aguero.
Bournemouth's Ryan Fraser plays international football for which team?
Scotland.
Name 2 professional football teams who play at St James's Park.
Newcastle and Exeter.
Which Englishman has managed the most Premier League matches?
Which Englishman? Harry Redknapp.
Michael Owen signed for Newcastle from which club?
Man United.
Nigel Atkins, Steve Coppell and Brian McDermott have all managed which club in the Premier League?
Reading.
Which brothers were announced as manager and assistant manager of Huddersfield this week?
The Cowley brothers.
Who was sacked as manager of Stevenage this week?
What's his name? I can't remember his name.
All right, that's your time. All right, let's see.
Mammoos. What's his name?
Dino
Mamama.
Mamama, yeah. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay. So, you got... Alright, so you get a choice of home or away.
Right.
So you get a choice of 2 questions.
Okay.
What are you going to go for?
I'll go for home.
In the 5-1 win over Germany in 2001, who scored the last goal of the game for England?
The last one. I've got a guess, but I think it was Heskey.
Oh, you smashed it.
Yeah?
Alright, Nash, how many do you think you're going to get?
None.
None.
Yeah.
Alright. So rules are answer as many questions as you can in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
At the end
You
of
can
that,
go. You got to go prehab, yeah.
at the end of that, you get a chance to double your points by answering the sudden death question. If you get it right, double them. If you get it wrong, you half them.
Yeah.
All right, good. You look really nervous.
Do I?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine, mate. I'm chilled.
All right,
It's a
fair
nice
enough.
night, isn't it?
It is. All right, your 2 minutes starts now. Which Midland club is known as the Saddlers?
Yeovil.
Who managed Manchester City between June 2013 and June 2016?
Do you know what? That sounds like a clock ticking behind me. I can't. It's countdown. I can't do it. Wait, let me just take a breather a sec. Yeah. Right? I'm going with Mancini.
Which goalkeeper was named the Czech Footballer of the Year for 6 consecutive years
Peter
between... As of 2018, which Italian club have won the most Serie A titles, AC Milan or Juventus?
Say that question again.
As of 2018, which Italian club had won the
Juventus.
most... Which club team did Roberto Martinez last manage?
Everton.
Which Premier League club play their home games at at Selhurst Park?
Crystal Palace.
Which striker scored the first hat-trick of the 18-19 Premier League season against Huddersfield Town?
Liam Nash.
Bournemouth's Ryan Fraser plays internationally for which team?
Scotland.
Name 2 professional football teams who play at St James's Park.
Newcastle.
And?
Newcastle Women's.
Which Englishman has managed the most Premier League matches?
Sorry?
Which Englishman has managed the most Premier League matches?
Sam Allardyce.
Michael Owen signed for Newcastle from which club?
Man United.
Nigel Atkins, Steve Coppell and Brian McDermott have all managed which club in the Premier League?
Reading.
Which brothers were announced as manager? The time's up, but I've started, so I'll finish. Which brothers were announced as manager and assistant manager of Huddersfield this week?
The Cowleys. Up the Essex boys.
Didn't do too badly there, to be fair.
No?
Let's add them up. In the 5-1 win over Germany in 2001, who scored the last goal of the game for England?
Peter Crouch.
Hemel Heskey.
Oh! I went for the lanky bean as well. I went for the big guy.
That's all we've got for this edition of Tudor Talk. Join us next time when we'll have another exclusive player interview for you. Keep a lookout on our Twitter page as to who that will be, so then you can then send your questions in to them. But for now, goodbye.